Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new balance changes which just dropped into the game about an hour ago. So we're going to be testing them for the first time live, giving you guys my thoughts on the balance changes and yeah, just everything else. So before we jump into it then, make sure you're using a credit code. That'd be greatly appreciated. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright guys, let's jump into the first game testing out the Tara then. So Tara was a brawler I wanted to try out straight away as soon as the maintenance dropped. Just because, of course, Tara's got a big buff in her damage and she requires one less shot to get her super. So it doesn't seem like a big change, you know, for Tara. But a brawler like Tara requiring one less shot to her super, it's just going to allow her to get into fights a lot quicker. So I'm just going to pull there regardless because I know I'll get value out of my pet at least. I know everyone is dead on the enemy team. The pet's just going to pocket in behind and we actually end up scoring. So fair play to my teammates there. But yeah, I just want to test out Tara because she'll do a lot of damage now. I think she'll be somewhat of an okay matchup against Shelly. We'll have to wait and see. Of course, Shelly's the brawler that's terrorizing the meta right now. So maybe we've got a bit of a counter right there. So let's see if we can sneak this in. Okay, no, Daryl was just literally waiting there. Big fail, but we should be able to pass this across maybe. Waste some ammo from the Daryl. We've got our gadget as well. The Surge is just having a terrible time trying to take down these pets, and our pets should just be able to walk through this Colt. So that's going to be the first game. Tara seems so much better right now. Really excited to see where she lands in the meta. Let's hop into the next one. Alright guys, jumping into the next game, it's going to be testing out Mortis. He received like a 60 damage buff, I believe. I don't think it's going to change too much, and you're also going to witness the worst Mortis in the world. But we have to try him out regardless. I think it's going to help him out, especially against the more tankier brawlers, but I don't think it's really going to leapfrog him to one of the better brawlers in the game. So we're able to get our super here, but there's probably no way we're going to be able to defend this unless we can chain our bats in time. We actually defended it in time. I thought against a Shelly and the Dynamite, those are two brawlers which just score so easily in Brawl Ball. I thought I was completely screwed there. So yeah, Shelly, we want to be staying away from Shelly. This is just why Mortis can't be meta at the moment, if you were wondering, because you have brawlers like Shelly, Otis, all those other brawlers. I thought I got that one in. I thought I was slick with it and I completely failed. But yeah, you literally have Otis and Shelly who are like at the top of the meta who completely shut down Mortis. So although his hardest counter in Gale got nerfed some updates ago, it's just there's always another tank counter out there that can counter the Mortis. Oh god, that was a complete fail again. But you get what I mean. He's just too easy to shut down, too easy to counter. But I think in the right setting, he can definitely still pop off. So let's see if we can get these chains going. I can definitely feel the damage buff a little bit. You know, it'll definitely help against those kind of medium brawlers as well. I don't think against the squishy brawlers it's going to help too much because already Mortis just shredded them. But against like the medium health brawlers, kind of like this Shelly in a way. But obviously not Shelly, you know, that kind of category. So we're just going to use our bats here to get the chain going. Should be, oh, I thought I could get the Shelly down, but our teammates should be able to walk this one in. So Mortis feeling a little bit better. Maybe he's going to be that kind of off meta pick in Bounty and Knockout, those kind of game modes where he used to thrive in. Let's hop into the next one. Alright guys, so jumping into the next balance change I wanted to test out, which was somewhat exciting. It is with Willow. So Willow had a few mechanical changes with the way she kind of mind controls her opponents. Oh, how did Shelly not save that? But yeah, how she mind controls, you no longer charge the opponent's super, and then the super tile actually got increased a couple of tiles, so you can of course super people from a larger distance, and then you take 25% less damage when you're mind controlling someone. So I thought this might help her out a little bit, but I think in relative terms, I don't think it's really going to impact Willow too much in the meta. It's just going to help her a little bit. So yeah, I mean, you can definitely feel the change right here already with the range. It definitely feels a lot bigger. And now, like, the big thing is I don't have to worry about, you know, charging supers like Buzz, for example. Always when I was mind controlling a Buzz, I was like, oh, well, I might be able to get a kill right, but then I'm just giving him his super, and that's just gonna destroy us literally in the long term. So maybe short term it works out, but giving Buzz a free super is not the place. So we should be able to take down this Buzz here with a couple of shots. Again, I got my super to hand, but Mortis is just gonna throw that one in. But to be honest, I don't want to try out Willow anymore. I've tried a few games already. I don't think she's really going to, you know, be buffed at all. If anything, the only way she's going to become better, you know, for a thrower is through unbreakable maps. But that's going to be the next game. Let's hop into another one. Alright guys, jumping into the next big balance change in terms of nerfs, then we have Janet. And this is the brawler which everyone is predicting who's going to completely fall off the meta. I think maybe people might be wrong here. Let's just see. I'll have to try her out. But imagine after 4 more nerfs, Janet is still like a really strong brawler. Probably, I can't see it, but you know, I did predict that should be somewhere near like the B or C tier, just because I feel like assassins are just going to have a field day on her. They're going to be able to just cycle on her ridiculous amounts because she can't charge her super as fast as she once was able to. So yeah, brawlers like Mortis getting buffed as well, it's not going to help Janet out whatsoever. In the Power League, it might be a different story. I'll have to test that one out. I'm going to be doing a Power League video later today on my second channel, and maybe even stream, so we can test out Janet in the competitive meta. But on ladder, you know, Janet wasn't, you know, the best brawler in the game, so already I can feel just getting destroyed. I just can't do anything. Mortis is just everywhere in Brawl, and Janet can't do a single thing. So again, the gadget is still going to be good because it has a large radius, but you just got to be a little bit careful this time. Got to make sure it's in a safe spot and not waste any of that time. So we're able to use super there, but once I do land, I'm going to be quite vulnerable. See, again, Mortis is going to completely destroy us, and this video has just been me getting completely wiped by Mortis every single time. Let's see if our ball can beat their ball to the ball, and he isn't able to, but we can save that one for now. But again, I thought ball could have easily killed me there. I'm not too sure why he ran back. But yeah, we can't really do anything right here. So another reason why this gadget is still going to be strong, I could just do this. This ball was pretty weak. Well, he was about to start his regen, and then I just popped the gadget and he couldn't regen anymore. So again, I know I'm going to die here, so I've got to use my super to get out. She just doesn't feel that strong. Like, I feel like every time I'm going into an interaction, I'm kind of shooting marshmallows at the moment, which is quite painful. And again, I'm kind of used to getting my super around about now, but these guys are just taking me down so quickly. So this video has just been showcasing how bad Janet is now. I just don't see her being anywhere close to the meta. Let's hop into the next one. Alright guys, so jumping into the final kind of change I'm going to be talking about. It is with Max. So we've got 3 hit nerfs with Max. We've got damage, HP, and the amount of shots it takes to get her super. So I feel like Max straight away is still going to be a pretty good brawler. I think she's just not going to be anywhere near as oppressive. Like, you can't just go Max everywhere now. I think she's still going to be pretty solid overall. She's not going to be a problem at lower levels because Max is only really utilized at the higher end. But yeah, I feel like she's still going to be pretty decent. You got to remember, you still got the damage gear with her, which can top her off to around 500 damage per shot. Still, yeah, 552 damage per shot, I believe, which is still really strong for a brawler like Max. You got to remember, Max, you shoot 4 shots with 1 ammo, but then you also have 4 ammo. So a good Max, low key, can just absolutely shred you. So people just kind of underestimate it. They only think that Max is kind of used for speed and utility, but you know, low key she can absolutely shred. So I'm just going to use the speed here, speed up my teammates. Fortunately, Jackie's in a really powerful position. I don't think I'm going to be able to get her out of that spot. Yeah, I'm pretty screwed unless I was hoping I could get a couple more shots to stop her regen. Just going to continue with these shots right here. Let's see. Nice. The speed's going to really help. And you can just see there, I can just absolutely shred any of these guys. I've just got to keep my distance and I can just destroy them. So yeah, I was hoping I could get kind of thread the needle there. Again, I've just got unlimited ammo. Like, run and gun is still a really good star power when it comes down to just pure ladder. I'm never running out of ammo. I could still kind of shred through these guys. So I'm just going to continue to shoot this Ash, but it doesn't even matter. I'm just going to walk it in. So that's going to be it for today's video. Just a quick one, just because I wanted to test it out, give you guys my first impressions on how the meta is going to be. Of course, with all metas and with all balance changes, you kind of got to wait like a few days to get a good judgment of the meta. So what I'll probably do is Thursday, I'll release a top 10 brawlers video, but the next day I'll be doing a couple of videos on Hank. So yeah, a lot of exciting stuff now. It really feels like another mini update, really. So that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.